your left palm, your thumb should be pointing towards the floor. So it's like this. Okay? And then the last move will be tap. So it's like what, but open up your fingers. So to connect this part, it's gonna be tap, tap, and tap. Okay? And then now we're gonna move to the really complicated part, which requires a lot of practice. So let's do the arms first. So I feel like it's easier if we follow using the lyrics. So I'm going to show you guys first and then slowly explain the moves. So it goes like Nun, Kam, Ma, Se, Te, Mi, Ma, Lu, Cho, Hua, Hua. So let me explain every move detailedly. So the first one is where we make a big circle to our right, a big circle with our right hand, and then a smaller circle with our left hand, and together like this. And then we're going to go to this position where our right wrist should be facing to the ceiling, and then our left wrist should be facing to the floor. It's like this. And then the second move is going to be flipping. So you realize there should be a pattern. So your palm and wrist, they usually flip upside down in each step. So this second step, we flip them up, and now our right wrist is facing to the floor, and our left palm is facing to the ceiling. Okay, so this is the second move. The third move, we're going to flip the palms again, so that our left palm is now facing to the floor, our right palm is facing to the ceiling, and then next we're going to flip the palms again to this position, where our left palm is now facing the ceiling, our right palm facing the floor. And then after this, we're gonna put both palms facing to the floor. So we want to try to make your elbows point out so that it's like a square. So on your right side, and then you're gonna move to your left side. And while you move to the left side, the next move is where you put your left hand on your waist, and then your right arm make a circle to come to this position where our fingers are pointing towards the right side with our palm facing to the floor. And then this part is where they sing Na Lu. So Na, you should be here, Na, and then Lu. So for Lu, you basically make a swish. So a mini circle and then pointing back to your original position. is gonna step out with our right hip pushing out, just like this. And then when we get to this position, our right heel should be stepping out. So like this. And then what the legs are gonna do at the end is basically heels, come back, heels, come back. So straighten when you're stepping your heels. Come back is when your knees are bent and straighten. So on the side, it will be ta, 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 ta. So we're basically doing this for all those steps that I just mentioned. And let's connect the upper part and the lower part to see how it goes. So it goes like circle, so nu, kam, ma, se, ne, te, mi, na, nu, cho, cho. And then when we reach the last two syllables, our left foot is going to step up first. So wa, and then right foot wa. So before the last two syllables, we're still doing the heel step. And when you get to wa wa, you step left and then right. So that's how it ends. So let's review everything from the beginning. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Push, push, sh, wet, circle, nu, kam, ma, se, te, mi, na, lu, cho, cho, wa, wa. So we end in here. Now let's start the second part. So after here, our hand is going to do the swish like before, a mini circle. And while doing this, our body, upper body should be like leaning to the back, like someone's pulling us from the back. So like, and then both our hand and our body is going to come back together. So our left knee is going to try to touch the right leg. And then now our right hand, the fingers are pointing to the left. So like this. And then we go back out again. See, my hips is out, and then my right fingers are pointing outwards too. So it's like swish, in, out, and then we're gonna pull our left leg up and to the right, cross in front of our right leg, and then step out, where it's like our both hands are pushing out with our left foot in front of our right foot. And then after this, let me do the hands first. So it's gonna be ta. So open up all your fingers, just like a crawling gesture. And then you should make sure that your right arm should be in front of your left arm. So vertical and then horizontal. So ta. Second move is switching side. Now our right arm is horizontal and our left arm is vertical. The third move is where our right wrist goes down like this. And then the last move is we come back up to the original position. Okay, so to connect it, it will be ta, ta, hands down, go back to the original position. So then just now we ended in here, right? Basically, you just put it back and do the hand gestures that I just taught you guys, like this. And after doing the crawling part, we're gonna step back with our right leg, both hands on our legs. So it's like we're pulling something up. So pull, and then tap. So now we're doing the crawling thing again, but now we make a cross with our right arm in front of the left arm, and then we're putting our weight to the right hip. So your knees can be slightly bent so that you can reach to this position. And after this, it's gonna be the line, you're going crazy, I think. So you're gonna our right hand is on our wrist like this. Our right hand is on our waist like this. And then on crazy, our left hand is gonna dip down to the floor first. So tap. So you dip to the floor, come up. So it's like you're making a circle. So from the floor, you come back up. And then the ending position is when your fingers are pointing to the right and you make a right angle like this. So to connect that you're going crazy, it's going to be here, and then you are going crazy. And then I think after this there will be 4 beats, so tap, 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 you don't move. And after you hear those 4 beats, your left hand is going to go up, out, and in. So 3 moves. Up, out, and in. So after this part, we're going to come to this position where our left hand is on our waist. And then our right hand is going to slightly go up to help us push our left hip out. So we're going to push twice. So 1 and 2 and after doing the hits twice, we're going to come back to this position facing to the front. After this, we look to the right and then lean to the left with our left hand just like supporting our head. So tap, tap, tap. And then we're going to do 2 waves. First the right one, second the left arm, and then we come back to with our legs together. So it's like tap, tap. And then you hear the lyric says E Kenny. So that's basically 3 steps. So it's going to be E, Ken, Me. Okay? So E, Ken is basically right arm in front of your left arm across, and then you go down doing a wave with your arms together. So E, Ken, Me. So after you come up, the lyrics is going to be naughty and not TTT. So the first naughty, you're just going to slowly come up, maintain the position. And then when you hear the second naughty, it goes like knock with your left arm going up, making a wave. And then T, T, T. So the 3 T's are 3 steps. So the first T is where you're like grabbing something, but really fast. Tap. And then you're leaning to your right hip. And then the second T is you making cross this time. Our fingers are pointing towards the ground. Our right arm is still in front of our left arm. And the last T is where we put our hands on top of our head. Our palms should be facing outwards. And then our weight putting on our right hip again. So this wraps up the first chorus. And we can go slowly from the very beginning. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Push, push, sh. 1. Circle, noon. So circle, noon, cam, ma, set, te, ni, na, li, cho, wa, move back, come in, come out, step to the right, this wraps up the step-by-step tutorial. This dance is, this choreo I think is pretty hard, and especially the hand movements when it's played in normal speed, it's going to be really fast. But don't be discouraged. It just takes a lot of practice and to make sure that there's muscle memory in your body. So good luck, and I hope you guys find this useful. Thank you.
Body, body.